What's up? It's your boy Luxury Mel. I'm out everywhere. Go check me out.
Yeah, I don't need to know who I am. I'm always here. I'm the one that hated to be talked at. But all right, let's go. Another thing I never understood. Like, you can hear it, or maybe I'm just put here to go against shit. I don't know. We gonna see.
How is the black man under attack if the black man is the one doing the attacking? How is the black man under attack if the black man is doing the attacking?
Yeah, you could talk. Okay?
We try to reverse that.
I do. Let me tell you, perpetual victim mindset. Definitely. So, like, if you always see a problem when there is no problem, you're the problem. Because I want to know who we're attacking. And honestly, if are we talking about a verbal scuffle here? Because that's not really an attack. Because words can't really hurt you. It may hurt your feelings. That's what I'm saying. Hurt your feelings, though. Like, actually hurting you would be bodily harm.
No, but still, some people is emotional.
Yeah, that's what I said. To hurt their feelings. Yeah, but those people are like legitimately crazy and need to seek medical attention. For me personally, because if somebody is saying they're engaging in a conversation, right? Because if we doing the TikTok shit, the YouTube shit, and we're engaging in that conversation, and we have a bias, and we're not allowing somebody to have that conversation, we shouldn't be talking. Because that's what, if you're coming here to present your thought process, you have to be willing to have it change. If you're not, then you're not having a conversation the right way. And the crazy part about the video is that's all she said. When we all know for a fact who lacks accountability. Because the first person, even deadbeat dads, will be the first to tell you, yo, I fucked up. I couldn't do nothing. That's why I left. Some of them, not all of them, some of them do have some tragic stories. They did it on purpose. But the ones you do hear say, yo, I couldn't do nothing. I was young. I tried my best. I tried to work with your mother. It never worked out. Are you telling me they're dodging accountability? Because even me, you could use my story. I'm waiting till my son is 18 to tell him my side of it.
Don't wait till you're 18.
You have to wait till they're 18. No. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to, but for them to actually get the... You got to wait till like 8. Yeah, I mean, you could say that,
I believe you talk to them as you grow.
Yeah, no, I could agree with you, but how could you say, well, with my situation, how can I talk?
Because listen, if you wait 18 years without saying nothing, without offending your side, and by the time he's 18, he probably ain't gonna want to hear it. Like 9 out of 10, they just come just to hear it, and then they still don't want to. They still don't want. I mean, they still have some vendetta in their heart,
which is valid. That's what I'm saying. It's
that's why I think you shouldn't wait. Talk to him as he grows. I mean, so he could get an understanding of both sides. He's there with us, so he's gonna see what's going on.
But that's the thing, though. Like, to think about, and I'm not saying that you're wrong, because you are right. But think about it in this way. If you're telling me that you only lived one side of the story, right? Yes, your mother's telling you whatever. You only lived one side of the story. If you, like I saying, having the conversation, you should come with willing to get the thought process that your mother raised in your head changed, because you don't know. You know what you're told.
Right.
You feel me? And now this person who's gonna defend all the things that you told in your head. Once you start hearing the story and correlating it, it should make sense, right? Oh, this happened, and then you should understand.
Some people still don't understand. It got to be something tragic or something major for them to. I
maybe, I don't know. I don't think so, personally. For me,
it's not for everybody. You know, everybody is different. That's
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody process stuff different. Everybody take it. But that being said, I mean,
I feel you, but I don't know. I understand where you're coming from, though. Let's get to the next.
This woman got on here asking for opinions on whether she was selfish or not for wanting to spend her husband's...
We're going to listen to the whole thing and just talk about it at the end.
One day off out the week outside of the home because he works 64 hours a week, so he's never home. And
my fault, I was telling them. I mean, if you want, you can pause it. Like, if you hear something that you want to reply to, all you got to do is just pause it, speak your piece, and then we can get right back into it. That's normally what I do, but I've been doing this so long so I could, like, remember everything.
Okay.
So, B, start over.
This woman got on here asking for opinions on whether she was selfish or not for wanting to spend her husband's one day off out the week outside of the home because he works 64 hours a week, so he's never home. And everyone was like, yes, you are selfish. He's tired. And I just want to say, you guys are absolutely fucking correct. She is not selfish for wanting to spend time outside of the home. She is a stay-at-home mother. That is a job within itself. She is probably home in the house all day, all fucking day. That is also, y'all forget that being a stay-at-home mother is also a job. It is also tiring. You also need a break from being in the house when you have a child. She's probably just going to the park.
I'm not saying you wrong. I'm just saying when guys do it, we don't complain like that. We don't. If y'all seen the Reddit story that I posted about the guy reversing the role for 7 days because his wife wanted it, you'll see how it actually turns out.
Going to the park is probably not enough for her satisfactory as well. And it's just like, I think y'all don't understand that not going out, not dating your partner is detrimental to the relationship. It is detrimental. It can hurt, it can make or break your relationship if you enjoy going outside. Y'all are always in the house, there's going to be issues. They need to date, even if it's with the child present. And y'all are like, oh, but he's tired. You telling me he can't go out every other weekend or go out once a month to try to work this out? He doesn't want to go out at all. He complains. He needs to give her at least one day off.
No, I'm not saying that she's wrong. I'm saying she's right. But from the story that was told, because I heard the story, she dropped it on him. There was no planning ahead of time, like we're going out on Saturday after you get off work or nothing like that. It was, we doing something today.
Get your ass up and go.
I disagree. 64 hours a week?
Nah, I think, man, listen. She say, get up, let's go, we going. Because, listen, 9 out of 10, if y'all going somewhere, a hotel, Airbnb, or however, you gonna do it.
No, she wanted to go do something, not go somewhere and still rest. She wanted to go do something, park, some type of adventure, walking around type shit, like outside.
There's plenty of things you could do without, burning energy.
I agree with you there.
You know what
and you could still do all that things at home.
We could have went out and got some food. We could have went to a restaurant or something.
You wanted to do something, not just.
All right, so you want to go bowling?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm just saying, like 64 hours a week, he paying all the bills. At least give him a week in advance to plan. Don't just drop it in his lap.
The reason why I'm saying I agree with, because this is like you said, it's not something that she doing often. This is not something that's repeated. This is not every week that day off she's looking to do something.
My fault for cutting you off, but it is. That's why she brought it to TikTok. It was? Like, think about this. When women had said their grievances for so long, what's the next step? Bringing it here to garner sympathy from it.
Right.
So she been saying it. Like, that's been the problem.
But that's not something that they was doing every week.
We don't know that part of the story. Yeah, we don't know that part of the story.
If it was on some, you want to do something this Saturday, why not? Like I said, there's plenty of things out there that you can do without
But answer me this question. Put yourself in that situation. If it's every Saturday, you're going to say no. But if it's not every Saturday, you'll be like, okay, we could work something out. And he said, she basically, because mind you, we only getting her side of the story, not his. He could have said, okay, give me some, and fell asleep with some. You know, the situations like that happen, and they'll take it as he said no initially. But whole time, he could have just fell asleep with some. But that's why I was saying, like, she said that she had asked him so many times for her to bring it. She had to, because if it's all the time, I understand why he would have said no. But if you're not doing it, like not at all, ever so often in the blue, then you got to get rid of him.
Right.
Like, I would understand if it was like 6 months it ain't happened. Yeah, say something. But if every week you're saying something, yeah, I'm pretty sure he'd say no for it if he's a reasonable person. Because I am. I understand where your plight coming from. Right. I'm just saying he working 64 hours a week. Last thing he'll be thinking about is fully like going out. But if you plan it, because remember, he plans out the week, I'm pretty sure 64 hours a week, you know you're working. Saturday coming up, I gotta save some energy, not work as hard at my job. My fault, I'm talking. Now I'm not working as hard on Friday, so Saturday we could go out and I can have the energy. At least that's how I would plan. You let me know, I'm there. Even if I say, oh, I'm tired and I'm full asleep, I'm gonna let you know, I'm tired. Wake me up, I'm going.
Yeah, I'm the type where I don't care. You ain't got to plan it, nothing. You can just pop out like, yo, this is what we doing. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'll do stuff like that. Me personally, I do stuff like that.
And it also depends on the job. If he got a desk job or something, that he don't got nothing to talk about. But if he out here lifting outside in the sun,
he could have took her fishing.
Yeah,
you know how relaxing fishing is.
Yeah,
sit back, relax, clear out.
But you see what I'm from? Like, I'm on your side. It's just like we have to know the full story to say yes, he's doing this.
But let me get the full story, man. Plug me in. That's
the comments.